What movie do you consider perfect? Alien. The Hunt for Red October. Believable characters, believable tech even for the one bleeding edge thing that underpins the whole movie. Deaths are few and significant. Very little in the way of special effects, so what is there doesn't screw things up too badly. It's a repeat watch for me. Airplane. This is one of those movies that's the equivalent of the Bulmer Peak. If the comedy broke just a little, or the timing was off, it would be really bad. Instead it's comedic genius from Mrs. Brady being the only one who could speak jive to all the exterior shots of a jet that has propeller noises. Back to the Future, the first one, though I do enjoy the other two. The dialogue is brilliantly tight, the acting is incredible, and the story, while bizarre, is original and executed flawlessly and includes some truly iconic sequences: the skateboard chase scene, the insane bedroom scene with his mom, the parking lot knockout, the Johnny B. Good sequence, etc. Also, the whole aesthetic of the movie is one big masterpiece. The set pieces, the cinematography, the soundtrack, it all fits together as one. When I think of movie magic, this is one of the movies that comes to mind. John Carpenter's The Thing. It's the perfect blend of isolation, paranoia, bloody horror, practical effects, and a shape-shifting alien. Die Hard. Perfect action movie. Also, Alan Rickman. Raiders of the Lost Ark is the perfect action movie for me. The intro to Indiana Jones in the jungle is perfect, even with little dialogue. The pacing is great, the characters are solid, the humor is natural, the environments are diverse, and the music is unforgettable. Just an awesome, fun time. Good Will Hunting. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou hands down. Office Space. Stand By Me. Groundhog Day. What About Bob? Richard Dreyfuss legitimately hated Bill Murray on set. Julie Haggerty is a comic genius, Charlie Cosmo puts in a child performance for the ages, and for bonus a young Catherine Urbe from Law & Order. The First Blues Brothers. Catch Me If You Can. Children of Men. Its cinematography is incredible. The acting and story flow of events is also perfect. Everything came together and it's beautiful. Fargo. The Truman Show. Prisoners. It never had a dull moment and always makes you think, like, if you're in that situation, what would you do? Or, oh, he's the one who did it, fuck NVM, it's her. Oh, it's him for sure, or maybe it's, etc., etc. The acting is only just the best acting can ever reach. Ugh, everything was just genius from start, middle to end. Silence of the Lambs. Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. The idea that all of humanity could come to an end because the people in charge are idiots still blows my mind. This movie was made 55 years ago. Little Miss Sunshine. The characters, and the cast selected for them, absolutely brilliant. The storyline is really in-depth yet relatable because the Hoovers are like any other family, complicated. The writing is superb, all the characters have development and impactful scenes. And the camera work. My word, is it phenomenal. Time and time again each shot is symbolic. Every character's position in frame means something. Fantastic work. And don't get me started on the soundtrack. If you're not blown away by any of the sheer skill I've mentioned, the music throughout will definitely sway you. Touching and emotive, so fitting. It's so lovely and I always get emotional by its beauty every time I watch it. The original Alien. I'm 24 years old, born in 1995. First time watching was in the grandparents' farmhouse in Ireland. Grandmother puts it on at 10:30 and says, "Enjoy lads, love you both," and leaves us with Coca-Cola, crisps. You name it, we had it, all the munchies two 12-year-olds could want. End of the film, and I've never been so fucking terrified. Still scares me to this day and I practically know it word for word. Pulp Fiction. Harold and Maude. Whiplash. Were you rushing or were you dragging? Quote. If you like it and want to see more, please like the video and subscribe.